Yo, what's up, everybody? This is Ima P. Yes, hi. Thank you very much for watching this video. I'm so excited you are watching this video right now. And if you've not yet subscribed to my channel, kindly consider hitting the subscription button. Hit it right now. Hit it. There, subscribe button. Or right there, click. Then it means that you are indeed about to support my channel. All right. Now, if you have already subscribed, I want to say, Charlie, you are the door. You understand what I'm saying? You are the boss. Yes, sir. Thank you for supporting me, and I really appreciate your support. All right. Like, seriously, I really appreciate your support, because just imagine, I had the last time I checked, when the first time I started this YouTube, I had 15 subscribers. 15, but that's it. Jeez. And I remember gradually I got 30, and then I remember when I got 100, I sent a link on Facebook, and I was, oh yes, now I have 1,000, and today I have 1,600. I'm so much, oh Jesus, my goodness, I'm so excited right now. So thank you very much. Now enough of that, let's talk about the topic for today. As I said, I'm answering the question that I received pertaining to life in Russia. And if you have not watched the first video, the first episode, please click here to watch that video. And the first one, I talked about life in Russia for foreign students. Okay, and this one, the second question is, this particular person want to know the budget per month for students. Okay, so with this one, I think I cannot advise anyone, but, well, should I? Okay, so about budget, how much do you need to live in Russia, to live a very comfortable life in Moscow? I want to generalize it. To live a very comfortable life in Russia, I'll group it into two. Now, if you happen to study in Moscow or St. Petersburg, okay, these are the top, developed cities in Moscow. Moscow is the capital, all right, and this is the business center. Okay, so everything here is quite expensive, very expensive, not very very expensive, because do you know that actually Moscow is regarded as one of the most expensive cities in the world? All right, so it's actually expensive, but hey, the good news is that if you're a student, there are so many advantages you have. There are so many discounts, discount of ticket, transport, all these things. So you don't have to worry, you won't spend much money. So what I can say is that, for instance, if you are living in Moscow, that is the big cities, you should budget maybe $200 per month. Okay, now that is, in Moscow, in St. Petersburg, that is if you are someone who do not really spend enough money, like a lot of cash, like don't go to the clubs, you don't usually use the taxis, you don't you don't spend much money on fashion stuff, but if you are just a normal person, you want to live below your standard, and you don't have much money, you probably came here because of or through a scholarship, and you don't have a lot of cash, you can manage even less than $200, if you are in the big cities. But if you are in the smaller cities, okay, some people manage as low as $100. Because if you convert it, it's almost equivalent to maybe 6,000 rubles, or sometimes it goes high a little bit, maybe 7,000, 6,005. So I think you can manage it, because come on, just imagine you live in a student hostel on campus, and then you only buy food from the groceries. You can have the student card, transport card, where you recharge on a monthly basis. All right, yeah, so I don't think you should spend much money, if you don't have. All right, but to live a very comfortable life, someone who sometimes go to a restaurant, go to the bar, but not on, you don't go there frequently, you can at least have maybe maybe $1,150 per month is okay if you don't live in Moscow or St. Petersburg. In other states, it's okay, but in Moscow you have to have minimum of maybe $200. That is if you don't have enough cash, you don't want to spend much money, or you don't have enough money to spend. Your finance, you don't have a lot of cash. So basically that is it. But trust me, it's actually way, if you really want to enjoy the life, and the culture and experience, or go to the beautiful places, enjoy the country very well, the city very well, then you have to add more. So I'm just telling you the minimum, okay? The minimum. Some people can manage even $100 in the smaller cities, and even sometimes, if it is very, very intense, they can manage the $100 in Moscow or St. Petersburg. That's the big cities, because they don't do anything. They are only here for education. They study, they eat, study, eat, study, eat, study, eat. That's it. You don't go to the club. You don't go to any restaurants. You know. But come on, if you really want to enjoy life, all right, like feel like, come on, you are enjoying life. You know, alongside study, because you are not only here for education, all right, you are not here for that certificate. You need to also explore, you need to get experience, all right, you need to enjoy the culture. So basically, you should go higher. And one thing I always advise people is that they should always have a backup, which is like $50 saved somewhere, because foreigners, sometimes anything can happen. There might be some demands in translation, some document, you know, you might need some extra backup money for in case of any emergency. Okay, so basically that's what I have for you now. And I know there are tons of information on the internet, even, and even if you know, I run a company called Nikon Services. Nikon Services is a study abroad agency that helps foreign students to study in other countries, maybe like for instance Russia, China, Netherlands, Ukraine. You know they are, you know. But when we break down, you know, the budget, you really understand, okay? But I'm not here to, you know, break down things. I cannot break it down, but I'll just give you a fair idea, okay? If you want to know more, then you need to contact me directly. And this service is for my clients. You need to pay for this service, you understand? But but in general, I'm going to say that do not worry, it's not very expensive to live in a big cities like Moscow, St. Petersburg. And I believe that when you come in, you will know how to manage it by yourself. You know, nobody has to tell you how the amount of money, but right from the onset, if you're coming fresh, I believe that you should have a lot of cash. If you are coming in, then you need, like your first 1 month, you should spend a lot of cash, because a lot of people will take advantage of you, you know. Yeah. If you are not using my agency, or you are coming in by yourself, you know, the taxi drivers will try to take advantage of you. Anything you buy the big, like it's confusing, all right? But that is where my agency comes in, you know. We call something integration, you know, package, where we educate you about the things to buy, where to get the cheap things, you know, the affordable things. We look at your packet, you know, your budget for the month, and we can tell you do this, do that, so we can help you manage your money. All right, so basically that is it. So don't forget, if you are in the big cities, you can have minimum of $200. If you're in the smaller cities, you can manage as low as $100, but I advise you maybe $100 and above, okay? But always have a backup, you know, cash. That's maybe $50 somewhere in case of any emergency. So I believe this answered his question or your question, and this has made, you know, has clarified things for you. But of course, you should read online for more, because, you know, as I said, I put unscripted information here. So I just tell you what, you know, my mind, you know, how I've experienced it, and how I'm experiencing it. So that's it, and thank you. I stand to be corrected. If there's a false information or, you know, unclear information, you can write in the comments below. And thank you very much for watching this video, and I hope to see you in the next episode, because I have this last question that he asked, which is about availability of job. So I'm going to share with you my idea or my thought on that. So see you in the next video. This is your boy, this is your nigga, this is your friend, this is your party, this is your brother, this is your blah blah blah. See you this in my peace. Yes, I peace. Peace.